Florida is a battleground state for the presidential candidates. The state is worth 29 votes in the Electoral College. News Nation correspondent Brian Enton spoke with voters on both sides and is live in Miami with the story. Brian.
Nicole, presidential elections in Florida are usually within just a couple of percentage points. Very, very close. It's such a diverse state depending on where you are, in South Florida or Central Florida, in the northern part of the state. So we decided to hit the road and try and get inside the mind of voters. When you think Florida, you might picture beautiful blue ocean or orangey red sunsets. But when it comes to elections, purple is the color political scientists often call the swing state, a battleground that's almost always close in presidential elections. A diverse population starting in the south in Miami's Little Havana, ground zero for the important Latino vote. Cuban Americans gather at Little Havana staple Cafe Versailles to talk politics.
I support Trump because everything he has done. I mean, we're wearing no wars. We haven't been in a war. He's protecting the border.
But some younger Cuban Americans, like Emil Fluto Hernandez, say President Trump has ignored Latinos.
He's only for him, not us. He doesn't care about Hispanics. In 4 years, he had 4 years for us. He didn't do absolutely nothing.
From South Florida, we head north to an area known as the I-4 corridor. We are on Highway I-4, and this is the area political scientists say where presidents get picked. It's a 132-mile highway that goes right across the middle of Florida, and along it are cities that are full of swing voters.
It crosses through an area that historically was very white and very rural. It's where the orange farms were. Then came Disney. Then came the boom in Orlando.
In Orlando, we meet Bryant Coleman out canvassing for Joe Biden.
Y'all going in on election day?
Pleasant every year.
Yay!
Bryant was a server at Disney's Magic Kingdom before getting laid off because of the pandemic.
How hard is it not working? On a scale of 1 to 10, 16. I like Joe Biden because he'll listen to a lot of different people, you know? Whereas I feel like Trump is just, it's his way or the highway.
Bryant believes Biden will get the economy going again and get him back to work.
So this is where you live? Yeah, this is mi casa, su casa.
He can't afford an apartment and lives in this motel room near Disney World.
How much do you pay for this? $350 a week. $350 a week. $1,400 in total. Look, we have an affordable housing problem that we need to address.
Just down the road in Orlando, we find Jennifer Tribble. She owns Pigtails and Crew Cuts, a salon that specializes in kids' haircuts. Like Bryant, Jennifer's finances were impacted by the pandemic when her business was shut down. As someone really hit hard by the pandemic, who are you supporting for president?
I'm actually leaning towards Donald Trump simply because I feel like there's been a push to help small businesses, and I really feel like we need some more help.
Jennifer fears voting for Biden because she's scared of being shut down again. She says it's sometimes difficult telling her friends that she's a Trump supporter.
I worry about being judged. I worry about being criticized. I worry about people not supporting me as an individual. I think that that's a shame. I'm always open to a conversation.
Also never shying away from a conversation about politics are Florida seniors. And that takes us another hour north to a community called The Villages. The senior community with 130,000 residents over 55 is about 57% Republican and not afraid to show it with their Trump golf cart parades. Who are you planning to vote for president?
I'm supporting the president. I'll be voting for Donald Trump. I did in 2016 and will be again this year.
74-year-old John Calandro is a retired automotive executive from Michigan. He says the economy and the health of his 401k are his priority.
When the stock market's doing well, it's not just the Democrats tell you the rich are the only ones doing well, but I think it's very, very important for us. So I think the economy is important.
For retired teacher, 73-year-old Judy Pristaw, the economy is also her big issue.
I'm supporting Biden. I think he takes the virus a lot more seriously. I don't think he's threatening to take away Medicare and Social Security. And I just think that the tax cut really helped the top 1%, but a lot of us here are here because the housing was affordable for nice housing, and we're not the top 1%.
And it was so interesting at those hotels and motels in Orlando near Disney World, normally packed full of tourists. Now it's literally only people who've been laid off from Disney and Universal Studios living there. We spoke to both Biden supporters and Trump supporters. All of them will be watching the election very closely. Live in Miami, Brian Entin, News Nation.